Hello there everyone, welcome back once again as we're back in for another episode of Darkest Dungeon 2. After finally deciding who we're taking, we have our new team. We have Damien, we have Renaud, and we have Dismas along with Junior, who was our sole survivor from the last region, so yeah. Well, can't really expect them to have good relationships off the get-go, but damn. Alright, well, let's get to work then. We got a Shroud Twin Bok, and hopefully we can survive it to the end. At least compared to everyone else. Why did everyone else have to go and die? Junior, get your ass to the back, please.
Brined in noxious degradation.
Alright, well, let's get moving then. So let's see. Don't really need the hospital since we're all good, so I think we'll just simply head up the shrine. Not to mention, it is our goal, I believe, to avoid hospitals. No, it was actually to fight 6 or less world battles. That's for the other region. So I guess the question is, who do we start
to be free of it?
Because I think, well, actually no, we were getting to learn Renaud, and I think it might be good because we might be able to make him more tankier, because right now Renaud really is more of a damage dealer with a bit of ability to kind of support, so let's see if we can't learn a bit more about him.
Chapter 2. Hard Pressed.
Alright, what do we know?
The banners of the Holy Army snapped in the biting wind that scoured his barren plot. Taking the quill from the attending officer, he signed his name crudely upon the weathered scroll. He had no love of violence, but his absence would stay famine's hand. He accepted both tabard and blade, bid his wife and son a stoic farewell, and rode out reluctantly to make war.
I see. So Renaud was basically decided to, oh hey, that's his battle heal. Only gets 3 uses though. Sure, it gets better when we upgrade it, but good to know. Good to know that Renaud has the ability to heal. Okay, we are not doing a lair. Although the lair does assure us that there's no road fights up ahead, and it looks like there might be a road fight, honestly. And I do want to avoid them. Alright, pick up the lair.
Nothing bar your path.
We'll do like 1 fight. 1 or 2 fights for the lair, and then we'll proceed to get the hell out. I do want to get some fights with us so that way we can lower our resentment.
The Church of the Change. An inglorious heap of rotting timbers.
Okay.
The mind
Okay, so basically they... do they have to be giving themselves stealth? That's rude. Well, whatever. Suppose it's kind of fine if Junior takes the... Hold on, let's just...
take a
okay, so
closer
Sucker
look
Punch
at
only
things.
really hits the
Close
first
as
2
it is.
slots, so as long as we just simply take care of them, we should be fine. Guess we could use Tracking Shot, but honestly, Tracking Shot is more usable when they are in position for it. Then burn them, and we can finish it off. We can slice. I forgot that you get your head in the sand. Is there a way we can fix it? Not really. Yeah, just hit this wolf rat with some illumination. I mean... Guess we'll just simply go for the attack and see if we at least land
A
the hit.
promising development.
Well, at least we're resisting the bleed, so that's nice. Alright, keep walking them down.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
Let's see, Renault can finish him off, so let's go ahead and start walking on the back line then.
Another impediment. Cleared with impunity.
No one needs healing yet, so could do adrenaline on Dismas, and maybe we could that should be able to clear out the wolf rat. So let's go ahead and start working on the next one then. Alright, take it down.
The work continues.
Let's see, he gains... Honestly, him using it is actually kind of good since we do have Reynold who has the can use as inspiring cry. Alright, let's wrap this up.
A lesson taught is a lesson learned.
We are not going to do any more fights because we really just
When
came
myriad
here
variables
to
align
avoid
themselves
anything
against
else.
You, it is wise to desist.
Okay. Gonna take another blow to our armor, but that's fine. I don't think there's anything else doesn't seem like there's any more armor breakers along the way. Would like to figure out a
He
way to
chatters
clear out
incoherently,
our...
but his prices remain fixed.
let's see. Getting some ways to relieve our stress would be pretty useful. Although at the same time, our light is probably getting pretty low, so let's grab some glimmers for the journey. Let's see. Could take a Heart Seeker, which could be good, but I'm not too sure how well that would work with... Dismas doesn't really have... I mean, if we really wanted Dismas to crit, we have Take Aim. So I think trying to improve relationships might be our way to go here. Even though we are with resentment and under positive light at the moment. Okay, Junior, let's replace your stimulants for a Glimmer of Hope, and now need to see where to go. I mean, no matter which way we kind of try to cut it, we'll just simply be neutral on stuff. So I guess the question is, which one do we want to take? I mean, I guess we get we can get the money and what are these things called? The baubles. We can get relics and baubles from the resistance encounter, whilst Oblivion Ingresses more give the cultist stuff, which, I mean, the cultist stuff could be useful, but I think it might be better to just simply go for the money.
Let us advance unimpeded.
Not to mention there's nothing here that will really be on top of us here. And depending on how well we do during this fight, we can honestly do like a double up for the resistance encounters. Alright, let's do this. Great. That's lovely. Alright. The manga is definitely the most problematic of the bunch. Okay, how's our flame? Looking a bit dull, so let's go ahead and brighten it up a little. Hit her with the illumination. Ooh, and got the days on her as well, so that's good. Alright, well, get to work on this dock, I suppose. Might as well also hit them with a smoke bomb. See if we can't fish for the mock ability. Very nice dismiss.
Steady yourself.
Oh, this guy is one of the ordained. Wait. Okay. We're going to need to hit him, so that way he loses his buff. Alright, put up a rallying cry, get rid of that. Reduce his health. Sheesh. Well, I'm glad that Damien just simply seems to have like a shit ton of Damien has a shit ton of health to spare for us. Okay, endure. This guy went stealth. Stop that. Taking you out.
A breakthrough.
Smoke bomb. Inspiring cry. Probably should have put... great, you blinded me. Probably should have upgraded Reynolds' Inspiring Cry, since that also gives him a thing. Alright, keep building up the Glimmer. Hit up Damien with a Divine Grace. Oh. Might as well break the big guy's armor. Alright, small guy taken care of.
Action.
Could use Damien to heal Reynald. You want let's do that. That just becomes this big old circle of healing, you know? Alright, finish this guy off and let's get out of here. Ooh, got a protectorate. That could be nice.
The loathing festers.
but honestly, considering how things are going, give her the Protectorist, give Renault the Fortella. Actually, give Damien the Fortella. He has a better resistance. Well, so 45% on bleed, 50% on blight, but has 0% against burn. Oh, ooh, we should probably avoid taking anything that requires us to deal with burning enemies. Oh wait, I just realized. Anyone who gets ordained. That's fun. Alright, let's go ahead and take the Oasis here so that way we can get some travel healing.
Primeval, water-worn monoliths were flung up from the ocean floor by some unaccountable tectonic action.
Okay, I think once we take the Oasis, we'll probably go for that cache.
A refreshing commune unburdens the mind.
I mean, with the... We could take the mineral spring water, which will be pretty useful, or we could just simply let this mess take a quick bath. On one end, we can get rid of the stress now. On another end, we could get rid of a lot of stress between a lot of people. Yeah, let's take the spring water. Okay. Renault, you can have that. And looks like everyone wants to go to the cache, which I am more than happy to oblige. Sadly, we're going to need to avoid the Shrine of Reflection since that has a bunch of Oblivion tests in our path. Granted, the other way might also have Oblivion tests, but at least there might be hope.
An inkling of potency still lingers in some of these well-worn relics.
We don't really have anyone who can bleed, so the clasp knife doesn't really do anything for us. We don't really have a lot of dodges. I mean, technically Damien does it, but... Don't need that medicinal... okay. I think we're good to get back on the road. Okay, you know what? We'll take the barricade. We can handle that. It's against Gaunt, so not too bad. Oh great, that's a ghoul. Lovely. Okay, do a quick damage on the ghoul so that way when his ordainment happens.
Hold fast, for who knows what lurks in the beyond.
I was a bit hesitant about taking Renault due to the fact that he has the head in the Sangfrog, but hey, we got the combo trigger. Nice. Okay. Let's start doing some damage. Well, that's fine. Not slightly annoying, but not the worst thing ever. We've already done our damage, so... Ooh, good crit. Why? Alright, well, whatever. course you quit with your stress tool. Thing is. Take aim of Dismas, so when the big guy dies, might as well hurry up the process. Yes, like every other turn, we're just gonna need to deal with Renaud having to use the rallying cry on himself. Okay, get rid of the corpse so that way everyone can hit it. Screw you and your skull toss. Okay. Big judgment. Would you kindly stop?
A calculated generosity, but a welcome one nonetheless.
Get rid of him.
The unrelenting application of violence yields morbid gains.
Alright. Casually bringing Renaud up to 5 stress. As per usual, of course. We honestly have plenty of ways to make light, so let's go then. We give Junior some hope, so that way we can use it during our unknown. If there's any fights ahead of us. Yeah, just simply a hoarder.
The coach's plating is spent. We are exposed.
Well, hopefully the next one along our to the rampart isn't anything.
His stifled smirking betrays a malign madness.
Let's see. I mean, getting an automatic crit could be pretty nice. Having the flame at 100 really requires the... the prodding pendant might be something we can honestly give that to Damien. Because, I mean, between his Slash's gift, his Endear, and probably anything that will probably force stress on him, then it could be useful. Sure, you know what, let's just... We have a bunch of baubles, so might as well make use of them. So playing cards to help ourselves. Take a whiskey bottle, give me a few more glimmers. And I think that should do us. Hopefully we can make the best of a poor situation by improving the mood of everyone once we get to the end. Okay. Well, let's get to work. So That's 7 damage on that guy. Do want to finish off as many as possible. Yeah, let's go ahead and just simply finish off that guy so we're only dealing with 3. Technically we're dealing with 2 due to the fact that we can keep between Dismas and Junior, as long as we keep the urchin lit up, then he basically becomes a non-combatant. So let's go ahead and make our game plan be that. Damien and Winol can handle the gaunts, or the lost souls, and everyone else just do their thing. Okay, illuminate. Might as well hit him with the tracking shot so we can keep Junior up for the next round. Oh god, disarming dagger proc. Nice. And that's why we put the tracking shot on him. Okay, go ahead and hit so that way we put you up to 5 stress. Then we can use Inspiring Cry so that way we can pull you back down.
The smallest variable can make all the difference.
We have to target the corpse. Well, it's a good thing we have Fragment Shot. Okay. I'll get rid of these corpses. Did the font we be? Ooh, big damage.
A slow dissection. An unavoidable end.
And I forgot to use our Glimpse of Hope to light things up for us. Whoops.
Scavenge what you can, and be off.
Forgot to do that. Alright. Just a rampart in front of us. And then we'll be at the end. Probably the one downside is that with how big the stupid deacons are, we're kind of forced to have to deal with them. Oh joy. Could you not be stressing us out so quickly? Okay, we need to get rid of this Herald. Everyone, yeah, we need to get rid of the Herald. Damien, try to pull some attacks to you. Meantime, let's get some light going. Could you not be trying to stress out all my allies? I know that you're cultists and all, but still. Okay, Flesh Weaving is better than the Bone Weaving because the Bone Weaving gives the armor, which would not be good for us. Then Ryan fight Damien. Oh, not Damien, Winol. Get rid of that guy. now we get rid of the altar. We know that the Deacon doesn't seem to have anything when he has one warship, so I think the main thing is to prevent him having 2 warship, which is a lot doable. Okay. Alright, go to the altar.
Another impediment, cleared with impunity.
Oh no. Of course that gives Damien 2. Toxic. Apply 2 blight to attacker when hit. Per toxic token. I mean, that's not too bad because that basically makes him the more times that he, I guess, goes over the edge. No. Okay, never mind. I've said nothing. Let's just go ahead and take him down, eh? Could you all just simply not be at each other's throat? Ugh.
In this weighty gloom, a spark.
More damage, but less health. I mean, could be good on this mess.
The loathing festers.
What do we get rid of? Probably the mind and the stimulants. Alright. Get me to the end, please. Still got one more region to go, huh? Shit.
The fire is lit. The table is set. The inn awaits its favorite guests.
Okay, so we have the Sprawl or the Voiter. Quite honestly, I don't think we have what it takes to take on either of the bloody lair bosses. Because with the Voiter, we need either a way to hold the Harvest Child in place, as well as a way to resist the debuffs that the meats give. Or we go to the Sprawl, in which case we need to have allies who can hit the Librarian when he's in the 4th and 3rd slot primarily, because that's kind of the big thing. And quite honestly, we don't really have it. We don't really have what we need for either of those. Yeah, I think we might just simply go to the regions and not even get to the mountain boss, because we need a head. Damn. Well, I think I'll just simply end it there. We can walk on with what our plan is next time, so I hope you all enjoyed today's episode. If you did, make sure to like button, comment down below, and hit that subscribe button, you guys and gals that make this channel live. I'll see you all next time. Goodbye now.